Hey, Step, where you at?
What's out there? All right, we got you.
You can't see me?
Nah, hold on. You in here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I see him.
I don't see you, Jay.
What? Oh, shit, anyway, let me get some shit out the way then.
that
Pendleton, get out. Get out. Nah, you're gonna be crying. Get the fuck out, bro.
man drinking that hitty already. Oh, boy.
Shit, man. Fuck it. I'm taking a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Keep it ready.
hey.
You know what I'm
Black folks
saying? Keep it
toolkit right
ready.
there, that damn crown. Alright, welcome to Straight Shooters Podcast, episode 2, where you'll find just a bunch of the fellas in here talking about various topics that you may or may not care about, but we do. We sure as hell do. Like I said before in the last one, we ain't no professionals in here, but at the same time, hell, we may not even be correct, but we all sure as hell gonna voice our opinions about it. You damn right. So before we get into it, I just wanted to say happy Juneteenth, you all. Super glad that this is finally a national holiday for once. I guess we was talking about it last night. This is the first official year that America is actually celebrating Juneteenth, which is crazy to me. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, we in there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, fellas, hey, do y'all got anything y'all want to say to the audience before we get into it?
Oh yeah. I definitely want to say happy Juneteenth and also happy belated Father's Day. To all the fathers out there doing their thing, man. You know,
Oh yeah,
very important.
bet.
Yeah, same thing. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. Let's get to it.
All right. So first topic, TV shows. Here we go. I guess we got Hustle with Adam Sandler, that movie or whatnot that came out on Netflix. If you haven't seen it yet, I'd suggest you guys stop what you're doing. Definitely go out and take a look. I ain't gonna lie, my wife, she put me onto it, you know what I'm saying? Back in the back, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and say hello, Toya. Oh yeah. But Hustle, it was a pretty good movie, man. You know what I'm saying? My overall thoughts was basically that it was well written. Adam Sandler, since he's aging or whatnot, is a well written to, you know what I'm saying, to where he's at. And then you got just a whole bunch of NBA players and stars and all that type of stuff inside of the movie, which was what best part of it was to me. What do you guys think about the movie Hustle with Adam Sandler?
Take this first step.
All right, okay. Yeah, so I thought it was fantastic, man. Totally took me by surprise, especially for you know what I'm saying, a Netflix movie. But they did a really good job of having all the stars, you know, current stars, some of the past stars, and you know, how they implemented all that with the NBA and how the NBA operates. I thought it was really good, man. Took me by surprise. Really good. Adam Sandler, he was still funny. That's the thing that was, you know, nice about the movie too. He was still funny. But also, you know what I'm saying, he showed a serious side of acting too. And the matchup with Queen Latifah, I thought that was interesting too. I was like, okay, all right, see how this goes. But she did her thing too, man. It was a really good movie.
To add to that, man, I thought it was a really great movie. I think Adam Sandler really played his part and showed, you know, he could play a serious role without being too wacky and too comical. Um, I'm gonna have to go and say I felt like the pairing of Queen Latifah with Adam Sandler, I didn't believe it. Just me. Uh, I couldn't believe their relationship. It just I didn't see the chemistry, didn't really add up right. But besides that, man, the movie was great. Anthony Edwards, man, who knew that boy could act? Who knew that man? You know, he good on the court and he on stage, man. That's crazy. I think he played Kermit very well. It really shows uh, how competitive these sports could be and how somebody could be in your ear and they will, you know, nothing's off limits. You know what I'm saying? Anything to get that one step ahead. Because when you're talking about an NBA contract, man, you know, it's dog versus dog out there, man. Get ate or be eaten. You know what I'm saying? Eat or get eaten.
Right,
Um,
right.
Yeah, I really loved how Anthony Edwards played Kermit. He played it really well, and it made it real believable, and it took me back to when I was I didn't don't get me wrong, I didn't play no college ball or nothing like that, but it took me back to when I was playing in high school. Uh, that shit talking, that shit's for real, man.
Hmm.
And it was very realistic, and it was cool to see all of the not all the NBA, but all the people from the NBA and the actors that they got were phenomenal.
Right.
And yeah, Honcho Hernandez as Bo, he played the role really well.
Yeah, he
Uh,
did. With
yeah.
that though too, like to me, what I thought about it was that Adam Sandler connected as hell, bruh. You see all those people he had in that movie, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All the old,
Yes.
past, and present stars in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Got your girl Queen Latifah in there. You know, and then with Honcho, that dude or whatnot, man, that dude. I was like, okay, first he definitely convinced me, you know what I'm saying, the role that they had him in and everything like that. That's probably his real story. I'm not quite sure. I didn't do too much background check on him or whatever. But the dude's been in the league for 6 years. He was drafted in the first round, 15th overall pick, you know what I'm saying, went to the Denver Nuggets or whatnot from Spain. And like the dude definitely played that role real good for the most part, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I definitely like the movie, you know what I'm saying? A big shout outs to the wife who put me onto that joint. You know what I'm talking about? Say I like that joint. She's in the
So
back.
he's a real NBA player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Hey man,
I
yeah,
had no
bruh.
idea. I
I
was
didn't know
watching the
either.
movie thinking like, how the hell they got him trained up? You know what I'm saying, to actually play. But
I
shit, I
was
didn't know he
thinking
was
that too.
I didn't know he was actually in the NBA.
Yeah, man. So
I was
like,
thinking
oh,
that
go ahead.
too, man.
So like, with that being said, that Um, yeah, he's definitely because like I was looking at the movie and stuff like that. You know how most times you see like actors playing like in a sports role, you're like, man, that fool suck, man. Get the hell out somewhere with that shit. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But he actually, since he obviously in the league and everything like that, he definitely pulled all that stuff. He did all that best. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
big shout outs to Adam Sandler definitely for the Netflix movie Hustle or whatnot. Hey, let's move on to the next topic, man. Let's go into games. All right. So we still have not gotten a Nintendo Direct showcase or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I know that crowd, that community is definitely waiting for it, you know. So what do you guys, I guess we'll try to come up with something. So like what do you guys I guess last time we really wasn't on your guys' radar, but do you still have anything on your radar about the Nintendo Direct joint? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably beating this joke over the head, but man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, we gotta give Nintendo some kind of love too, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Um, I'm gonna say I'm seeing a lot of rumors about Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Bayonetta 3. I'm a big hack and slash type fan, so but I usually don't buy Nintendo, so I ain't gonna front it. It's not like Bayonetta 3 is gonna be a reason for me to buy Nintendo. I'm ready for the showcase just to see what they got. Maybe convince me to spend my money on Nintendo. Maybe. Um, yeah, but other than that, I haven't played Nintendo for a while, man. You know, like I said, I can't just buy a Nintendo for Super Smash Brothers and Bayonetta. Especially, I
Yeah.
think Bayonetta is on different consoles too. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha. Yeah,
yeah,
I get that. You know, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm the same way. Most of the times I try to stay up to beat on Nintendo games and whatnot because my daughters, they're the main ones that hit me up for the games and whatnot. I guess one thing is on there, you know what I'm saying, that we all been playing that's on all the other platforms, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know. And I think that'll be a pretty good one for folks to get. And mainly it'd be even better if they got it like if it was crossplay, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. Um, Shoot, y'all got anything else for Nintendo, man? On to the next.
Yeah, man.
This
That ain't my cup of
dude.
tea, man.
I gotta tell your ass
That
over there,
ain't
like, man, fuck that shit.
that ain't my cup of tea, man. Hey, they have their target audience. It works. It sells. That's what's keeping them in the business. You know, that young young or maybe older audience that's into those, Mario's and whatnot, But for me, nah, man, that ain't for me, man. I look at that as a kid console.
Okay. Well, on
Yeah.
to the next one then. So, Jay, you probably could say way more about this or whatnot, because I ain't gonna lie, me and Step, we don't mess with this game. I played it once, I didn't like it, but Escape from Tarkov with the new arena deal that they got going out with the 5v5 arena battle, I guess is available via DLC as a standalone purchase for
Right.
right. Hey, what's your thoughts on it?
I'm super hyped for this, man, because I'm kind of with y'all went with the Escape from Tarkov, man. It's a very intense game, very slow pace. You have to kind of know how to build guns and stuff. They got a little help system in there so you could pick items and stuff, but like it was very overwhelming as a new player because I started 2 wipes ago, and no, actually I started last wipe. It's been a year, yeah. Um, and coming in as a new player, man, that game holds no punches. That game just straight knocks you straight out as a new player. All the old players have been playing from jump. They know exactly what they're doing, how to do stuff, how to get their hideout leveled up quick. And man, so the fact that it is gonna have the 5v5 arena, you know what I'm saying? There's already 5 of us ready to get into it, man, as a team and tackle it and see what we could do. I think we got to see when it comes out, but as long as I don't have to build the guns to understand, when I go into the arena, I think I'm gonna like the game a lot more. And I love being competitive. I played a little semi-pro back in the day of Counter-Strike, so this is right up my alley, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can't wait for it.
So with the I guess the only thing that I'll definitely give mad props to Tarkov for is like for folks that are normally playing like Call of Duty or whatnot. You sure as hell ain't coming in here running and gunning. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You gotta have a little bit more tact when it comes to engaging with your enemy or whatnot inside of the game or whatever. I definitely got humbled to that. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I
Yeah.
played it, and overall, I mean, I respect the game and everything like that. It's definitely got its niche audience or whatnot. Just ultimately, I ain't gonna lie, man. For me, bro, it just ain't me, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried it.
Stand, yeah.
All right, man. So this is straight shooters, right? So that shit gonna fly, bro. Ain't nobody gonna play that shit. That shit, it's gonna come out. It's gonna get hyped. It's gonna get hyped. But sustainability, ain't nobody gonna play that. That's not why people play Tarkov. Not for that. Not for the arena. They play Tarkov for that, survival type elements, whatnot. But for arena, why would you play? I mean, if you look at that trailer, what about that trailer is action packed? All you see is people camping around corners, ADS around the corner. That's not exciting gameplay. You know what I mean? And then, like, you already got that genre is already on lock. You got, like you said, Jay, Counter Strike, Valorant. What about Tarkov is doing it differently? What are they doing differently? The game's still slow. People are still gonna be camping. Like why would I want to play that when I can go play those other games? They ain't
I,
doing nothing different.
I feel like as far as viewer wise of why Tarkov, has its audience, it doesn't have a big audience, right? But I feel like the viewer wise of viewership, I feel like people like to watch people fail. That's what I'm saying. That's why people watch Path of Exile, and you see the streamers that stream Path of Exile. A majority of them, don't get me wrong, there's some of them that are very successful in the normal league play, but most of them are very successful because they're playing hardcore solo self-found. People want to see that death, and they want to see it when it actually means something, not when you could portal back in and you're not really putting anything on the line. I feel like Escape from Tarkov, you're putting that's what the audience wants to see. They want to see you die, or they want to see you get a lot of kills, right? Because when you die in Tarkov, you lose all your stuff. You know, you sitting there getting looted by the man that killed you and his squad. So yeah, I can see Arena not really taking off viewer wise, but I feel like it will be, especially as a standalone. I feel like it'll pull its audience in and get a little bit more players because, like for me, I'm not good at the game, man. You have to learn the maps, and there's multiple maps there, and they're big, and you have to learn each little corner. Then you have to learn the bullets that go into the gun. You got to learn what clip is better, what muzzle's better. You know, the barrel that lets it have fire rate. And you know, Call of Duty, you jump in, boom, instantly. You don't got to know none of that stuff. You can just look at it. Oh, this gun does the most damage. Cool. This is what I'm going to use. Oh, this gun does, you know, a little bit less damage, but it has a better fire rate. I'm going to use that. Tarkov is like, nah, man, you need to actually read and do the missions and stuff. And I couldn't get into it like that, man. It's very technical.
Right.
So I feel like Arena's going to take some of that technicality out of it and be more of a, how much skill do you have? Let's see what skill, what's your gun game, what's your aim game looking like? And I think that's going to be the appeal for bringing newer players in.
I mean, at the same time too, I mean, there is a crowd of folks that's playing it. So I mean, they're obviously doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me give you an example. So Apex Legends, right? Big
Right.
BR. People watch that, you know, play that for years, and they wanted a new mode. New mode came out, arenas, super hyped. Shit came out maybe a couple months later, died out because that's not what the crowd was really there for. They played the BR. The same thing's gonna happen here, man. It's gonna get hyped. People gonna watch it, and then once they realize, they was gonna go back to the regular mode, go back to the survival mode. I mean, that's just you already got that. You want to play arenas? Go play Counter-Strike. Go play Valorant. I feel like these companies, they try to reinvent the wheel too much.
I mean,
All right, let me give you the opposite, right? Let me give you the opposite. Let's look at Fortnite, right? Fortnite BR, its mode, right? And then they came out with customs so you could play arenas and you could play custom maps and whatever. The custom, you know, 2v2s and 3v3s are so huge because that's how you practice the BR part. You know, you go into the arena and you know you practice on your building and doing those one-on-one fights. I sat on those arenas for man, hours at a time. So I feel like it's just on how it's done. It could go both ways. It could go both ways, in my opinion.
Hey man, that's what's up. Like I said, they got a crowd. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Yeah, definitely has a big crowd.
All right, so moving along. The state of hip hop. All right, so we got some new albums that came out. I guess we could talk about the Drake new album. Was it Honestly Nevermind or whatnot that just dropped? So, hey, what's you guys' stance on it? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all like it? What do we think?
The title says it all.
Never mind. This
Never
is
mind.
a heavy pass on you, dog.
Pass, dog. Never mind.
Man.
He knew what he was doing when he titled that shit. That never mind.
Okay. What do you think?
Trash,
What do you think, Jay? What do you think?
All right. I think I think I'm with Steph on this, man. Never mind. That album's straight trash. Don't get me wrong. I'm not actually. Yeah, I'm bashing Drake. I feel like he did an injustice to his male fan base. I think he went full on with the memes because, you know, everybody knows the memes. You know, Drake get on the mic and he starts crying. He went full meme and said, I'm going to put out a whole album crying. Y'all keep messing with me. I'm going to put out a full album just crying. And I also think he made the album for females specifically, trying to get him some more tail, man. That's what I think. I think
I
that
could
album's
definitely
for
see all of
straight
that.
females.
Oh yeah, I can see all that. This is what I think. I think it was smart, business wise, because that album is gonna reach across internationally. So now you done broaden up your audience to accept a lot more folks into it. He's already kind of like known as it is. You know what I'm saying? Now to test his core fan base is definitely testing that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily think that people fall off of the decision that was made in the direction of this album or whatnot. But I think that overall, like I said, man, in order for you to listen to it, man, I just think you got to be in some kind of certain vibe. Now, person, do I like it? No. Business wise, for what his decision, his direction, as far as like making this, I think it was smart. You know what I'm saying? Because not only I think the types of beats and whatnot that's going on inside of there, it definitely says the same tones of what's going on in Africa with the same type of rhythms, the type of beats and whatnot, kind of like African slash EDM, so to speak. So that's why I think that it's going to reach out internationally and more than likely probably going to be successful. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to us,
One of his fellow colleagues, Lil Wayne, when he moved genres, the man did it right. He put his whole heart into it. You know what I'm saying? Man, when that song "Party Like a," but at the same time, when you paying all they checks, but how they really gonna tell you the truth unless you know that's family or day ones. You know what
have
I'm
y'all
saying?
seen his
It ain't
streaming
real then.
numbers on that album since it dropped?
On
Nah,
Spotify is killing it.
yeah, I
It's
already know
killing
it. It's gonna be successful.
it.
You
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
killing it.
But it's just not my cup of tea. Like it's not my. I'll never play that shit.
Would you even
Play that
would you
shit one
even
time.
would you even think that this is hip hop?
No,
Oh, nope,
no,
no.
no. This ain't this. This is some other shit. I don't even know what this is. Because
This is some like
I've been in Europe before. I done partied in Europe before, and that shit he making in that track album, I don't even know if they're gonna play that shit out there.
Oh
So
man,
that I don't know what that shit is, man.
hey man, they better go for the bag, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, he done been across the way. You probably like, man, yeah, I like this. I feel this
That's,
vibe. You know?
that shit elevator music. That's where he gonna play that. In
Ooh,
that
yeah,
in that
elevator music. Okay, yeah.
it's elevator music.
that
Yeah,
shit
I can
elevator
see that.
music,
I
man.
can see that.
That's that's what I'm saying. You know, his entourage was sitting in that damn studio with him, getting high as hell. Oh yeah, man, that's a hit right there, bro. Yeah, I see you changing the game up, Trey. They man,
They bust that
gaslighting him
man's head.
straight up.
Oh man.
Gaslighting that man straight up. He done released some straight doo doo.
Oh man, that's too funny to me, boy.
Straight shooters, man. That man released some straight doo doo because he
Yeah.
got gaslit.
That's I get okay. So that's what we're gonna coin it, man. His support system didn't support him too well. Like, nah, bro, you need to go and do something else, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that. All right, on to the next topic. So everybody, I guess, has been beat down the head, everybody about Young Thug and his RICO charges and whatnot. And for those who don't know what RICO is, it's basically it's an acronym that stands for Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. It's basically it's a U.S. federal law that provides for extended criminal penalties and a civil cause of action for acts performed as part of an ongoing criminal organization. Originally, this was created to take down mafias back in the day. So, before we get into it, here's a little list of some known rappers that's been hit with this RICO charge. Of course, we got Young Thug and Gunna. It's also Casanova, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Bobby Shmurda, YFN Lucci. There's plenty more, but I didn't get a chance to take the time out to do the, you know what I'm saying, all the research and whatnot. But I mean, as far as like the current hip hop, the roster of hip hop artists that are out, that's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? So what do you guys think about this, with the RICO charges and everything that's going on right now in this in the state of culture of hip hop?
For me, I feel like man, all right, straight shooting it, man. How I honestly feel. I feel like if you're a black man coming up in the society, man, and you start making money people are gonna start digging into your past and what you did. They're gonna try to get you for any little thing, man. And Young Thug has quite the past. But at the same time, I can't speculate on what he's doing in the now. I don't know the man. But they're investigating in and whatnot, but they're pulling up stuff from, decades ago, right? And it's very crazy because we all know that, a lot of stuff has been kind of out and open about Young Thug and his affiliation, right? And what my biggest gripe with this type of stuff is them putting in the lyrics to songs and using that in court. I am so against that, just 100% against that, because for one, we wouldn't have our Kendrick Lamars, wouldn't have that if they weren't able to tell stories. You know what I'm saying? But now, you telling a story and, you might get investigated because instead of letting everybody know, like, hey, this is a story about what I seen around the hood, that don't sound as right. That don't sound as well. You tell the story as if, that's what's happening. And the fact that they're going to use that in court against you, where's the free, everybody's cool with freedom of speech until we start speaking and we start using it as art. And if this was somebody of a lighter race, I don't feel like it would be investigated as much. You know what I'm saying? I think this is listen to those names that you pulled up. You know what I mean? Except for Tekashi, and then I feel like they only did Tekashi because they knew he was going to snitch on all the rest of the motherfuckers that was around him. Mm-hmm. They picked out the weakest link. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew Tekashi wasn't really built like that, but the people around him, they definitely was. Right. So, yeah, man, I feel like freedom of speech should definitely be a thing, and you shouldn't be able to bring up songs unless it is like a take hate type of thing where you are fully snitching on yourself, talking about the Chick-fil-A, like you are naming what you did. Woke up today feeling moody, who gonna die today? I mean, they got the video of you at the Chick-fil-A shooting somebody, and you gonna put that in the song. At that point, I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't freedom of speech. You just snitching on yourself. Mm-hmm. But if you doing good wordplay and doing the puns and stuff, man, that shouldn't be allowed in court. Freedom of speech, man. Let the people tell their stories, and that's how a lot of people tell their stories, especially when they from the hood like that, man.
Yeah. What do you think, Step?
So, these fools, Jay, they did exactly what you saying, man. They told themselves they was rapping about murdering dudes. They tried to cover it up with different terminology. They figured that shit out. What slat mean? What wipe your nose mean? They figured all that out. So yeah, man. I mean, do I like it? No. But this is what they're doing to bring down, these guys. Unfortunately for us in our community, we're so flamboyant and arrogant when it comes to when we're doing shit we ain't supposed to be doing. For some reason, we feel like we need to tell the world, and you look at other communities, they don't really do that. And I don't know why we feel like we got to put it in a song, put it in a video, and all that shit like that to brag about it. But hip hop is under attack, man. That's just what it is. Hip hop is under attack, and they're using these lyrics to get them, and they're gonna keep doing it until these artists figure out another way, another avenue, or something like that. Just don't put the shit in your song.
Exactly.
Don't put the shit in your song.
Exactly. Yeah. They telling all on their damn selves, and then at the same time, you keep one foot in the streets and one foot out. Man, shit's gonna bite you in the ass, man. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but at the same time, whenever you engage in those types of activities, definitely be aware of the consequences that's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's really all my stance on it for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Free Young Thug though. Free Gunna, man.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you bring up a good point with that, Mel. Having one foot in the streets and one foot out, man. How much money do you need? I know it's hard to get out of that lifestyle, right? You got people surrounded with you, and it's at that point when you're dealing with that type of activity, they let you know this is it's a for life thing. This is a life commitment. But at the same time, man, when you become a millionaire like that, it can't be too hard to up your security and kind of change your entourage and get your foot out of that criminal lifestyle and get on the straight and narrow. Um, but a lot of them keep doing what they're doing. And yeah, they be rapping about in songs, and like you said, the CIA and the FBI, they figuring out the lingo.
Yeah,
you
that's the
know.
thing. Them fools, man, they tapped them fools in like what 10 years ago. I'm like, God
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even if
Yeah.
they were trying to get on the straight and narrow, like, man, it was too
that's what I'm
late.
saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they going back decades, man.
So
That
hold
DA
up.
in Atlanta, she ain't
Let me
playing,
take a
man.
time out for the audience here.
She ain't
So
playing.
to your audience, folks, you know what I'm saying? Best have a game plan before you step into this mess. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna get fucked up. Let's just be real.
Well, Sam don't play, man.
Yeah, it ain't even worth it, man. All right. Y'all got anything else to say? We'll move on to the next one. Yeah. All right.
So,
Nah.
So sports. Here we go. Got the Deshaun Watson allegations. This man here, bruh, is facing 24 active civil lawsuits by women accusing him of sexual misconduct. So I would just say my thoughts on it. It's probably gonna be ignorant as hell, but whatever though. They must. You know what? Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I'll say. Y'all go
What?
ahead, man.
Let me let me let me go first on this. So I'm from Houston. It's on my hat. And Deshaun Watson, man, this whole situation is it's a heartbreak, man, for a lot of Houston fans, a lot of Texans fans. It's a heartbreak, man. For the longest time, we needed a guy like that on the football field. We finally get him, and he's unhappy with the situation, the organization. Whatever. To each his own. He want to leave. As soon as he leaves, or put out there that he want to leave, then all these allegations come up, right?
Exactly.
mhm.
So it, the man had been in court. He didn't. They didn't already kind of like it was unsubstantiated or something like that, or whatever it was for the initial um, allegations. But now they got these new ones coming out, and they just keep coming. It's like every other day, it's another allegation. And
I
at
tell
this
you
point,
what.
it's like, we is it true? Is it not true? You know, but this he gotta be smarter than that, man.
Man, the
Gotta be smarter
massages
than that.
they got the Midas touch, I guess, boy. 24, dog. 2040
Yeah,
bad boys, man. Come on.
hey man, yeah, he gotta be smarter than that shit, man. You Deshaun Watson, you can go out and pick and choose what
Yeah,
type of woman you want to deal with, especially in
exactly.
Houston. And you
Hmm.
choose to go to the massage parlors, bro, and
No bueno.
and and get happy endings. It's like, come on, man.
Uh,
Gotta be another way, man. You probably could have paid them for that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, y'all come give me a massage, and then after the massage, this is what I want. You probably could have paid
that's
did
what
that
it
shit
was
did that
though.
shit up front.
But that's what
No, I'm talking about
happened.
do it
Oh,
up front, not go to the facility and then wheel and deal.
oh
I ain't
man.
talking about that. I'm talking about like, hey, I'm looking for
This
some
specifically.
women to come to my crib, oil me down, and then after you oil me down, you know
Yeah,
what it
lather 'em
is.
up in Crisco oil. You know what I'm saying?
He could have did it that way, man. But whatever, man. Whatever. But yeah, that
So,
that situation, man, kind of fucked us up as a city, man. But it is what it is.
so with this, man, my thing is, so and like I'm not really caught up with football and whatnot. It is very I don't believe in coincidences. It is very weird that you mentioned that, he wants out of his deal and whatnot, and then all of a sudden these allegations come up. Where were the allegations before that? And is this 24 counts to the same lady? If not, where were the other people coming up? All of a sudden, I think it's very weird timing. But at the same time, man, you know, the massage parlors are it's very straightforward, man. If you got a massage parlor with clear glass and you can see through, that's a real massage parlor. You know what I'm saying? Now you
Yeah.
got the massage parlor with the pictures covering the glass or it's blacked out. That's when you know, okay, this place is down with the down with. You know what I'm saying? This place I could get down. It's very obvious. You know what I'm saying? I live in a
Yeah.
small town and we got that shit. And you could tell, oh, okay, this is a real massage parlor. You can see through that bitch and see who's working in there. And then you can see the happy ending ones. They either got the pictures over the glass or they got the tinted windows super tinted or they got both. And then you could just look at who's going into them too, right? Like, you know,
Hmm.
you can look at who's going into it and what they look at like. If they got too big of a smile on their face, you know what's going down in that massage parlor.
No shame. You
I,
would think they're taking the
no,
walk of shame, but ain't no shame.
nah, no shame, none.
Hell
Uh,
to the no.
but I agree with step two, man. You're Deshaun Watson. Like a lot of these allegations to certain people, especially celebrities, is crazy to me because man, you go out there and get any woman almost. I ain't gonna say you get any woman because it's not how it works. But you could get some bad females, man, to do a lot. And usually celebrities, they fly their chicks out. So I'm very curious why he decided not to do such. Like Steph said, man, up front, like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm worth money now. I got the money. I'm about to pay. Come to the crib.
Guess old habits die hard, I guess, man. I don't know.
Could be.
Old habits that he just, even though he a professional athlete, man, it could be a simp. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
ah,
Could be
Okay.
it could just because you got the money, don't mean you got the mouthpiece or the know how. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So he
Okay,
could he
step.
could maybe that's the only way he know how to get it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
okay.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that spin, you know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Bet.
So
Uh
yeah, man. So it is what it is, man.
okay. Well, next topic. Culture. Pop culture, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know how to categorize this or whatever. Let's talk about the lawyer Harvey and Michael B. Jordan breakup. I mean, I don't really necessarily care too much about it, but I guess it had the communities or whatever community supports all this type of stuff in the uproar, I guess, about it. Um, any thoughts on this, you guys?
Well, I go. So, women love Michael B. Jordan. They love him. I like him as an actor. Seems like a pretty good dude, man. But what is he? What 30 something? Lawyer Harvey 20 something.
Hold on.
You
Let
know,
me check my source out on that. Hey, Toya,
I don't know
how
that.
old?
I know it's a pretty good age difference between them two.
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan's 35.
He's 35 and Lawyer Harvey's what?
It's no
20,
28 and 38. So 10-year gap difference.
so 10-year gap. That right there should tell you right there, man. 10-year gap. They on two different phases of life.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Two different phases of life. She's still young in the game. She still got her looks. She can go out and do what she want, have any man she want.
Mm-hmm.
She probably ain't looking to settle down. She probably just looking to have fun.
Correction.
And at
It's
that,
25 and 35. My bad. 25 and 35.
25 and 35. Okay, yeah. So yeah, still 10-year gap. And at 35, you probably looking to do something totally different with the rest of your life than what you were at 25.
Hmm.
And that's just what it is, man. Hey, you can't keep somebody that don't want to be kept.
Man, I
You know
guess
what I
Lori
mean?
Harvey, she had that thigh out, boy. You know what I'm saying? Make that fool want to marry her or something. But I agree with you know what I'm saying. If you look at it, just look at the stats wise. I only recorded their ages. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously at a certain spot in his life, and she's at a certain spot in her life. You know what I'm saying? And best of luck for both of them. You know, I mean, they just didn't sync right at that part of their relationship that they want to go any further. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Um,
look good as a couple though. They
Yeah,
look
they
good.
did. I agree.
yeah, man. I feel like I've been a Michael B. Jordan fan ever since he did man, I'm forgetting the movie.
Harvey's.
Fruitvale Station.
Yep, yep.
Fruitvale Station. 'Cause, yeah, man, that was based out of Oakland. He did a really good job acting that whole thing out, man. And really showed his it really showed how in depth he could get with a character.
Hmm.
And I feel like this man has established his career and he has lived life. He has enjoyed life as a young, like Steph said, all the women, man, my baby mama is head over heels for Michael B. Jordan, man. Uh, Females love the guy.
Hmm.
So I'm sure he's had his dabble and had his fun. Um, Lori's 25, man, and I be calling, anything under 25 is a baby to me now.
Hmm.
You know, you're young, you want to go out there and adventure and do things, and you haven't really experienced not everything, nobody's experienced everything, but you haven't experienced a lot of stuff, and you want to try different things, and, you know, and I feel like he should have known that up front. He
Right.
should have known, man, like, hey, she real young, she ain't gonna be ready to, or at least have the conversation with her, like, hey, I'm an older gentleman, man. I'm looking to commit at some point.
Hmm.
It ain't got to be right now, but in the future, I'm looking to commit. I know you a young dime. Uh, is that anything that's going to be, something you could think about? Uh, yeah, she needs to live life, man. She just to me became an adult, and
Yeah, she do whatever the
she
hell she
still got
want to
so
do.
much life to experience.
Yeah, most
Exactly.
definitely, most definitely. All right, y'all. Here we go. Save most of the time for this last part. So here we go. Final shots. We got the 343 racist Juneteenth Halo emblem. So I guess 343 Industries they thought it would be a great idea to come up with an emblem to help celebrate Juneteenth, and they called it Bonobo. And apparently this basically caught attention from everybody who just called it out, just flat out racist. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not gonna lie about it. I was surprised, and at the same time, if I ain't gonna lie, if I would have come across this, it would have flown well under my radar. But I would definitely would have noticed it. But luckily, somebody did call them out on it, and now raised big time awareness about it. Since then, 343 they apologized for the emblem, and basically they addressed it, and I guess they took it down with the recent update on Halo. So what's you guys' perspective on this, man? This is crazy.
Oh man, I feel like honestly, I feel like this was an inside joke for somebody who was really racist in the at the 343, and I feel like it was something that was like, something he did. Went back and after work told his boys like, guess what I did, man. I named this little program. They don't even know what it means, bro. There ain't nobody out there hyped on it, peeped it, and then I feel like I feel like it went over a lot of people's heads. It obviously went over executives' heads for it to come out like that. And I honestly, I'm not gonna blame a lot of people when, like you said, man, how many of us would have really caught it like that? And because if you ain't just looking for it, you know, you just playing the game and you think it's cool. They got the South African flag up in there now, man. They representing, that's cool. They could be represented now. But man, they attach this name to it and now you got a whole different spin on it. I feel like they should backlog and see the originator of who came up with that. Of course, they're not. It's not as big as a deal to them as it is to us. Um, but yeah, man, I feel like it should be something that's investigated. But I just think it went over a lot of people's heads, and they took a lot of shit for it, and as they should. This is something that should be double checked, regardless. You're a company, and this should go through channels, which it does, and for it to actually come out to the public how it did, it's unacceptable. It really is, especially in today's day and age. It's unacceptable.
All right, well, fuck them. That's all I got to say about it, man. Fuck them. I think they did it on purpose, or whoever. Maybe not the entire 343 organization, but whoever individuals that did that and sent that shit out. You know what I mean? They knew what they was doing. They thought it was gonna fly low under the radar, but me as a consumer, you know, this was just like the icing on the cake for as Halo for me. I don't support it. You know what I mean? I won't support it. They won't get any more money from me. So
Same
I
here.
don't care how they try to downplay it, cover it up, whatever. That shit came out same time as Juneteenth. Like they knew what they was doing, man.
Not a coincidence.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
Exactly.
believe in that coincidence. So knew what they was doing. Then you gonna try to hide the shit with some monkey name from Africa or whatever. Yeah, all right,
Right.
all right. You won't get no money from me.
Yeah. Overall, yeah, definitely crazy. I would just like look at the channels that this had to go through. You know what I'm saying? The
Exactly.
QA behind all that type of stuff didn't really try to do no kind of quality check on it or do any research on just the name itself. It's overall just bad for business, man. Definitely ain't getting no money from me. No more attention from me. I think it was free any damn way on the Game Pass or whatever. But yeah, ain't buying into that mess, man. They kick rocks for all I care.
Man, I haven't been a Halo fan since never. The most fun I had on Halo was when we were teenagers and you bring your controller over and you play on the split screen and everybody was shooting rockets and like the warthogs and stuff like that. Way back in the day.
Right.
I've never been a fan of the Halo series. I know it's got like such a huge fan backing. To each his own on gameplay. We all like different stuff. Don't bash me. Just Halo wasn't my cup of tea, and this, like Steph said, man, it's just a fucking icing on the cake. Fuck that whole fucking series, man.
Oh man.
I ain't watching the show. I ain't
Oh,
buying nothing. I ain't with it, man.
I hear you that.
I
I hear you
ain't.
that, man.
I'm the opposite. I was a big Halo fan. Halo is what got me into Xbox in
Yep.
general. I remember the very first time I seen Halo, and I was blown away, completely blown away.
Yep.
And I wanted to get an Xbox. I used to just play PlayStation at the time, and I wanted an Xbox just to play Halo. And ever since Bungie left, man, that's that Halo brand 343. They just been going down here every iteration. They
Pretty
come out
much.
with Halo. It's always some shit, man.
Right.
So
Yeah. Same with me. Me and the wife, we got into Halo. I think we played part 2 first, then we went back and played part 1. Me and her were going through the campaign and everything like that, man. It's been nice ever since, So we played all them joints all the way up to this point right here. And it's very unfortunate that they want to do some try to slide some bullshit like this out there to the masses or whatnot. It's messed up, big time.
Yeah.
And then they gonna put my girl Sarah Bond out there like that to try to cover it up, man,
Yeah, what
or
kind of mess is
apologize,
that?
or I'm just like, come on,
Yeah,
like,
definitely. They're gonna smooth it out with me. Not at all. No sir.
yeah, nah, man.
Yeah, that was their little stunt, their little PR stunt, hoping to get it back under wraps, man. But it's too big of an issue to just get it back under wraps by throwing a lady of color in front and saying, "Hey, you made a mistake."
Yeah, try to smooth it out. Bump that.
Yeah, nah, because this, like we've been saying, this worked its way through the channel.
Mm-hmm.
This, and like I said, I'm not blaming everybody because it probably went over a lot of people's head when it first came out of color. But whoever figured it out and made it public, it is a big issue because you don't just label something bonobo without knowing the name, right? It's not a cool name that you just throw around every day. It's not an everyday term.
Mm-hmm.
And so whoever did it knew exactly what bonobo was. They knew the type of monkey it was. And they thought it would be funny to label it like that, put the South African flag on it. And they thought, oh man, this is hilarious. Nah, so I ain't with that company at all. You can't smooth it out by putting someone of color out to do some PR. None of that. You lost all anything with me, man. I wasn't a loyal fan anyway, but yeah, fuck that company to the fullest extent now.
Oh, well, y'all, you know what? Let's wrap this bad boy up. So that's it for episode 2, Straight Shooters Podcast. Hey, before we go, here we go. I got something I want to shout out to. A shout out to this Discord, man. Ultimately, the conversations that we all have on this podcast are the same discussions we have regularly inside of the Discord group. It might get a little bit more X-rated. I'm not X-rated. Hold on. Pause. Let's pause that. You know what I'm saying? It gets
man.
it gets bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to X that out. There you go. It gets R-rated. But I'm putting this out to you guys, to the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on through. Respecting just anybody that is willing to join up. Just a full disclaimer, please read the instructions carefully when you join us, because I do have some little instructions in there that definitely weed out all the folks that don't know how to read or whatever. I basically don't want it to happen to anybody that want to try to join up in the Discord group. But hey, I'm gonna definitely put the link in the description. Y'all make sure y'all join up. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all like what y'all hear. Amen. And then if you want to just come up, join us for gaming. We pretty much play different types of games, various games or whatever. We do the networking, pretty much got almost any and everything you want and or need. Or you just want to just provide your own 2 cents into the discussions that we talk about, Like I said, the link will be in the description, so just join on up. So until then, hey, you guys got anything y'all want to say before we head out?
Yeah, if you can, come through and give your boy a follow on Twitch at twitchtv.com/jgod. Stream every day on Twitch, trying to be consistent, build a nice community. And yeah, check out the Discord, man. Come on through.
Yeah, come through, hang out, pop shit, talk shit. Real laid back group, man. Come hang out.
All right. Well, till then, man, I see you all next time when we get on this daggone thing. And, hey, peace out. We out.
Peace.